Guys, this is Yuri DTV coming to you from my room. I am here currently. Just bought this. Just bought this ZHIYUN Crane M2S. Received it yesterday night. Received it around 6 p.m. Started looking into it. Took it apart. Um, you know, and I'm not happy. I had the Crane M2, the original one that came out in 2019, and I'll tell you what. I'll tell you that if you have the M2, or if you didn't buy the M2S, or you're thinking of buying M3 or M2S or M2 and you didn't buy none of these, I would say buy an M2. Here's why. First of all, it doesn't come with the mounting plates. I have to get my own mounting plate for the phone or for the tablet, whatever. And then another problem with it is it does not have tracking. I went online, I went on ZHIYUN at 11 p.m. because here is night, there's in China day. And they told me this, I'll pull it up on the screen, but I'm like, hey, I contacted them, like, hey, listen, this doesn't have tracking, I don't see the camera, I don't see nothing, I just see the controls for the gimbal. They're like, oh, it doesn't support tracking. I'm like, really? I'm like, what's the point of this? It doesn't support tracking. I'm like, does M3 support tracking? And they're like, no, even not the M3. Even the M3 doesn't support tracking. So this is where a lot of YouTubers like worshiping these gimbals. Oh, these gimbals are the best. Yes, if it doesn't bother you that you have to buy special mounting plates for your phone or whatever you have, because here's what it comes with. It comes with this screw right here. There's them screw. It comes with the screw for that plate, and here it comes with the mounting plate right here. So this screw goes in here. This is a quick release mounting plate. This is very cool actually. The M2 original one didn't have that. But for me, I'll tell you this. Most important for me, I'm a one-man operation, as you can see, and this video doesn't look as good. The M2 made it to where it zoomed in on me, it followed me, when I'm moving around, and that's very important to me. So this is a quick little review. I mean, if you guys want a full review, look up other YouTubers. They say, oh, this camera is the best and stuff like that. What I like about it is that it has USB Type-C. The M2 had the mini USB, but it's not a problem. You can get mini USB to USB-C, not a big deal. And the the M2 also allowed you to charge this while giving the charge to the phone as well. So a lot of people don't talk about that. I had the M2 and I sold it, and I feel stupid now that I sold it. But this allows you to quick charge. The M2 didn't allow you to quick charge, but man, I charged this with like 3.1 amps, and it charged within 30 minutes, which is cool. But I didn't like that it didn't have mounting plates. I didn't like that it doesn't have follow me, because when I'm doing a lot of projects, like a go-kart project that I did, or building a shed or something, it's following me. I'm a one-man operation and I needed that. So I mean, this is a deal breaker for me. For other people, it may not be. If you need just a gimbal, just to put your camera and go and follow, and that's it. You're not using tracking or whatever. Yeah, but I'm using my phone, and I needed tracking, and I didn't like that it didn't come with the plates. You have to buy your own mounting plate for that. But what's cool about it has a light in here. I love the light. Let's turn this baby on. Check this out. Look at that, it has a light. So I like that in many different modes. So it's cool, but I need tracking, and yeah, I'm gonna return this. So this is just a little, review about this little gimbal. I mean, there's nothing really, nothing really special. It just comes in here like this. Actually, let's put it back together. So it's what I like about it is just bam, locks right there. Let's lock it in right there. And look at that, check that out. It's just locked in right there. And then you got one right there. And all three of these are locked now, which is very, very cool. I mean, if I only had tracking, I mean, that's crazy. You guys, older version, and this is where people say newer is not always better. This is the situation where this is a 2022 gimbal. M2 was a 2019 gimbal, and it allowed tracking. You know, it came in like this pretty much, and I mean it's a nice little case and everything. I like it, but guys, like I said, I'm a one-man operation. It didn't come with the mounting plates. Doesn't have tracking, and even the M3 doesn't have tracking. Doesn't matter how much it costs, it doesn't have tracking. So, like, there's a saying: more expensive and newer is not always better. M2, and I regret it. I had the M2. M2 could have carried my ZV1, could have carried my S20 Ultra, and I actually could carry S22 Ultra as well. And I sold it because I thought, oh, the M2S is gonna be cool, and you know, it's something newer. But something newer is not always better. So, yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna return it like this. Came in this little box. It came in with the manual, so we're just gonna pop, put it back, pack it up, and give it back to Amazon. Cause I need tracking. I need to track my ass like the government does, you know. I need to track it.